Hi, I'm Dr. Wendy Lee White, and I am here to chat with you about parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. Basically, what that means is stress and how stress affects every system of your body, particularly the digestive tract. So, let's talk about nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight. You're stressed out. You see a tiger in the corner of the room, and you need to either fight it, run, or scheme. So all the blood rushes to your muscles, your legs, your arms, or your brain, and it really evacuates from your core being your abdomen, where your digestion, absorption, detoxification, elimination, and your immune system are housed. So that sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, stress response. And I kind of wave my hands in the air. That's the panic mode, like treading water. What's the opposite of that? Parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest. It's when your body realizes that it's safe, it acknowledges that it's safe, and it really focuses its energy and its circulation on your core. This is when your heart rate can relax. You can pay attention to digesting, absorbing, detoxifying, and eliminating. Your immune system can pay attention. It can mount a response if needed. It can do maintenance. It can do surveillance. And your pelvis gets circulation, your reproductive area. So many of us here in our culture live in sympathetic nervous system mode. We live up here. What does that mean for our digestion? It means often sluggish digestion. So you're not really digesting as well as you could in your upper GI, and therefore, A, you're not getting as nourished as you could from the food you're eating because you're not really extracting all the good nourishment out of it. B, it means that you could have larger particles of food heading down the digestive tract into areas that large particles don't belong. Ideally, you'd be digesting everything, you'd be absorbing all of those goodness, and the only thing heading down further would be the indigestible fibers. By not digesting optimally, large pieces are heading down into the small and large intestine undigested, causing irritation to the tissues, feeding potentially bad bacteria or opportunistic bacteria. So that stressed out dominance increases your heart rate, tends you to have high blood pressure, doesn't allow you to think clearly, and it interferes with your immune system, your digestion, and your potential reproduction. So how do we get out of that sympathetic nervous system, that hyperstimulation with sights, sounds, demands, electronics, chemicals, stress, all of that? How do we get out of that? What brings us to parasympathetic nervous system? That depends on the individual. It depends on what does it for you. It might be different than what does it for me. But some things to explore are mindfulness. Mindfulness does not have to be complicated. It can be a moment here, there, sprinkled throughout your day where you literally just pause. There you go. You just experienced mindfulness. It can literally be that moment. It can be a timer on your iPhone or your phone that once an hour it goes ding and it just reminds you to pause, take a breath, do a little body scan of, how am I doing? What do I need? And then you move on with your day. So it could be a timer. It could be something where you associate with something you do already. Every single time I get up from my desk to walk to the bathroom, I'm going to walk mindfully and really check in with how I'm doing. What do I need? So mindfulness can be that. It can also be more of a formal practice. I love somatic meditation. Somatic just meaning the body. I love meditation that tune into your body. It's my thing, right? I want you to be able to check in, to do that body scan, to get out of your head. I totally need practice in this. Get out of my head, into my body, settle in to see what I need, what area might be a little tweaky that needs a little more attention, a little more release, a little more breath too. So somatic meditation is one of my favorites. There are so many other philosophies of meditation. And really, the best meditation is one that you'll do regularly that works for you, that you can feel that release of when you do it. So meditation is one. Prayer is another. Again, very individualized, but often people who pray on a regular basis find that it does ground and center them. Anything that you can label, it grounds or centers me, most likely is getting you from sympathetic to parasympathetic. Time in nature, tree hugging, walking in nature, breathing the oxygen released from the plants as you're in the woods, that too can be parasympathetic dominant or encourage your parasympathetic nervous system. Prayer, meditation, time in nature, and then there's anything else that does it for you. For one of my loved ones, playing guitar is that release of all the stress in the world seems to kind of go away, melt away when she's playing guitar. For me, I do jigsaw puzzles. I sit down in front of a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. In fact, many of you who follow me on Instagram will see some of my jigsaw puzzles in progress. When I feel like I need to get myself out of the stuck escalation of my system and just center myself, I sit down in front of a jigsaw puzzle and I just go right in, and the entire world fades away. So it's going to be individual. But it is so critical. Because if we're constantly living in sympathetic dominance, in that go, 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 responsibilities, to-do lists, overthinking, it really takes a toll on our system. We used to label, and I'm sure there are doctors and practitioners who still do, we used to label a lot of, I lost the word. We used to label a lot of disorders, all in your head. Well, it's not in your head. Neurotransmitters are made in your digestive tract. Serotonin, one of the neurotransmitters that people think of for antidepressant pharmaceuticals that it's active on. Serotonin is made in your gut. If your gut is unhealthy, your mood can be unhealthy. And if you are in sympathetic nervous system all the time, your gut is most likely unhealthy. It doesn't have to be difficult to help your body come to parasympathetic nervous system more often. Doesn't have to be difficult at all. It just has to take bits and bits of mindfulness, choosing different ways to live, choosing to get amped up less often, choosing more things that help to downregulate your system. Next video, we will talk about castor oil to the abdomen, which is one way to help bring circulation to your core, helping you to switch over to parasympathetic nervous system in the evenings before sleep. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you learned something. If you have anything else you'd like to hear me chat on, please get in touch with me. Facebook, Dr. Wendy Lee White. Instagram, Dr. Wendy Lee White. Tune Into Your Body is on Facebook as well. Here on YouTube, we have the Tune Into Your Body YouTube channel. You can always get to me through my website, drwendyleewhite.com. That's where I post my monthly blog. Eventually it will be weekly. For now, I'm committed to monthly, and hopefully these videos will be coming out each Friday. Please follow me in all ways possible and provide feedback so that I'm giving you what's helpful for you, because that's the whole point of this, is to help you increase your awareness, make choices in your life, tune into your body, and make more choices that help you be a healthier, more vital individual. Until next week, take care.